Welcome, welcome, one and all, to the sixth episode of Queers and Spears, the World of Saluna Campaign 1. Where we left off last week was our lovely heroes in the town of Valea, having just met our lovely other hero, Riona. Interestingly enough, they found out that people have been disappearing in Valea, which is odd, as Valea is a very protected city. They soon come to find out that the Gilgrin Skirmishers, a cult and problem group in the country of Valoiri, has made their way down into Fareas. This group is well known to our friend Kaivalia, so they wanted to look into it. They split into groups for going to check out the docks and stalk around and find out some information, and 4 of the group going to the bazaar to see if they can find any information. Rainer being successful in finding information from a information broker in the bazaar. But as the group regrouped to talk about this, a faithful helper, Travis, came up worried and frightened as his charge, Opalyn, cannot be found. Our other friends, Caliver, successfully, distracting everybody so that Noctli, Kaivalia, and Avaran can stealth around and find out some information in the dock building that is said to be holding the Gilgrin Skirmishers. That was successful. Yet our group has returned to the tavern to reconnect with their other friends and is yet to find out who is missing from their group. So here we are, coming back and joining our friends together. But let's start in the bazaar with Rainer, Riona, and Travis. Hello, my heroes. We are starting with Riona and Rainer, with Travis in the bazaar, after finding out that Opalyn is nowhere to be found.
Again.
This is the first time that you know of her not being anywhere to be found.
Second time I know.
Yes, second time you know.
Oh boy.
Does anyone see the Opalyn?
You're not here.
You're not here yet, Cal. You're at the tavern.
Where am I? Wait, hang on. What happened?
You
I'm everywhere.
You were with Noctli, Kaivalia, and Avaran.
Now I'm with these guys.
Omnipresent.
And you went back to the tavern to meet up.
Super hearing.
Yeah.
I would love if Cal was like,
I'm
"My
haunting
people
you
need me." She starts flying over.
Best friend sense, activate.
I could fly over and scope you guys out.
Yes, so
I
you
forgot. I'm
have
sorry.
just... No, you're okay. You have just had Travis walk over to you, frightened and worried that he cannot find Opalyn.
Okay, Travis. Where did you last see her?
She told me to stay put and went to a stall to buy something, and I felt wrong leaving her to go by herself, but I also had to go to the bathroom. So I went to the bathroom, and when I came back to the stall, she was gone, and I ran around the whole bazaar to search for her, and she's nowhere to be found.
So she's not in the bazaar because
No.
you've already left.
Yes.
All right, that's
Okay.
more worrying.
It is. Because I don't mean to frighten either of you, but Friday just told me that in the last 3 days, 7 people have gone missing.
That's even worse. Okay.
Yeah, so we're okay. Let's not panic.
Uh,
That's definitely what we not need to do. All right. So I don't really know Opalyn that well yet. But
you
so
know what?
clearly,
Maybe we can try going over to the stall she was last at. Maybe they saw someone, this vendor,
okay.
and if not, we might. We need a starting place, you know.
Right. No,
um,
that's a great idea. That is a
yeah.
I agree
awesome idea.
definitely. The last stall I saw her at was it was one that was selling very fine silks.
Okay.
I'll lead you guys over there.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
And let's keep an eye out in case we're being watched or anything like that. So I would like to make a perception check to see if
I would.
anyone's.
Yeah, make a
I
perception
will
check.
also make one. Yeah.
Is there sunlight?
It is nighttime now.
Yay!
He can see.
I got a 22.
I
Oh,
can
damn.
see. I can fight.
The curse of the sun is not with me.
God, apparently you gave me the curse of the moon because I got a 5.
Jeez. Okay.
That's how Rainer works. He passes off his
Yeah.
bad perception.
Let's give Travis one also. He's gonna make a perception check. Oh, he rolled a 19. Go Travis.
Oh my God.
So with you said a 22, Rainer?
Yes.
With a 22, you notice the bazaar is starting to thin out crowd-wise. The bazaar is usually not as popular at night. Because even though you're in Valea, one of the most protected cities in Fareas, it is still Fareas. The only thing you see really is the stall owners like packing up stuff and getting ready to leave. Doesn't seem like anybody's really like watching you. Like people look up to look at you as you walk past, but it's not like anybody's like surveying you.
Okay. I guess then we'll just follow Travis to the.
Cool. He leads you back towards where you met the information broker. And to the right, about 3 stalls, you see this stall filled with like extravagant silks and fabrics and everything. And there is a tall, thin, elvish woman with black braided hair all the way down to her waist. And she looks at you as you arrive and says, "Hello, how may I help you? We are about to close, so I don't think I can do any sales at this point."
No worries. We're just one of our friends was shopping through here earlier, and um we believe that she stopped by here, and we were supposed to meet up just down at the tavern. And we think she's running a little behind. She's a bit of a shopaholic, as you can imagine, with a lot of the people who come through here. So we're just wondering if you maybe have seen her. I can give you a description if you like.
That would certainly help. There's a lot of people that visit my stalls.
Yeah, so she is a beautiful Triton woman. This lovely bluish green hair. Kind of reeked of royalty.
Followed by the man that led you here.
Yes, this is her assistant.
I do remember seeing her at my stall, but I had turned around to get her something to show her, and she was gone. I had figured she had just walked off. I have not seen her since.
Fuck. Okay.
But you said you were heading towards the tavern, correct?
Yes.
Also, let me hold on. Okay, this. Okay. Rihanna, you don't recognize this woman. You probably would pick her out as like a traveling sales person that like rents a stall in the bazaar. Um, Otherwise, like they would have known who you are.
Mhm.
Can I make an insight check into the answer she gave us, just to
Yeah,
for
100%.
safety's sake? 15.
She seems like she's telling the truth.
Okay.
They're really like, I mean, and for you at this point, it kind of sounds like Opalyn. Like if something's not really piquing her interest, she walks away.
Yeah.
Um,
I recall how we met.
but she looks at you guys and she goes, "Well, the tavern is probably the best place to get information if you're looking for people. There's a lot of different people that gather there. Perhaps you'll find a party of adventurers to help you search out your friend."
Right. Well, I do appreciate your help. For what it's worth. If you happen to see anything while you're closing up, just I guess find us at the tavern.
Of course, if I find anything, I'll send it your way. And she turns around to finish closing up her stall and to leave.
Okay. Well, Rihanna turns around and like rubs her temples because this is not how this first day of being a Chosen's to go.
And
Uh.
Travis is right there along with you. He's freaking out because he just lost his charge.
Okay. So this may be a long shot because I'm not sure if it'll work, but I think there might be something I can do. So this is me speaking, not my character. I do have a spell, and I don't know if it will work, but I have a spell called Locate Object.
Okay.
Now, typically,
which you can locate an object that you have become familiar with in close
yes.
quarters.
And she did sit with Opalyn in the carriage.
Yes.
Had to be at least once.
That was at least a 15-minute ride.
Yeah.
What exactly are you trying to locate?
Oh, her trident. She uses a trident, right? She has a weapon.
She does, and she would have seen that. So, and it works on any kind of apparel, jewelry, furniture, tool, or weapon.
Okay, I will allow you to cast it
Yes!
to find this item.
Oh, amazing. Okay. Okay. So, casting that. Okay, this is. Hold on. This is the first time you guys can tell I'm new. This is the first time I had to do a spell. How do I roll for this?
I believe you just cast it, and I.
Okay, well.
Let me
So.
see. This is the first time I've come in an encounter with this spell too, so it's okay. Within 30 feet at least once. Okay, alternatively.
It works up to 1,000 feet, so we're pretty covered.
I don't think it has a roll or anything.
Okay.
No, I don't think so. It didn't look like it did.
1,000 feet. You do not sense the trident within 1,000 feet of you.
Oh shit. How big is this town? Like.
It's pretty big.
More than 1,000 feet.
Okay.
Well, it was worth a shot. Okay.
All right. What else can we do to try and find Opalyn?
Okay. Well, if anything, we do need to reconvene with the others. So
Yeah.
it wouldn't hurt to maybe start heading towards the tavern and maybe just keeping an eye out.
Being vigilant, yeah, in case we see anything suspicious.
This is
Yeah.
true. Travis kind of looks at you both and is like, "Well, I really have to find her because that could be my life on the line if I do not."
Travis, we're going to find her.
So we are, Travis.
It's not a question of if, it's a matter of when. We will find her. Okay? I mean, we wouldn't leave one of our own. I know I just met you guys, but we are in this together. So we'll find her. It's just she does she do this often? Does she run off a lot?
No. Well, not from me. From
Does
she likes to escape from her parents, but she's never
So
like
so she has a tendency to
this is out of character for her to up and disappear like this.
Is
okay,
there
so
any signs of a struggle around where we were, like in either in the shop or like on the like a drag marks or something like that?
Give me an investigation check.
can I do an Arcana check to see if magic was used around us
Mhm.
or the area? Okay.
Oh fuck. Okay, we
Yes.
got this. Oh. uh. Okay, I rolled a 2.
Travis is of no help. He rolled a 6.
Well, I rolled a 19.
Okay, well you're doing
Um,
more. I think Raynor's gonna
on-
blame Travis. Travis is freaking out. He's covering up the tracks. He's running around.
On a 19, there is
Now that was for Arcana. I rolled something
yes,
different.
Yeah. On
Okay.
a 19, there is no evidence of magic being used.
Okay.
What about on
Awesome.
a 2 for investigation?
No.
Yeah, I thought so.
It's a nice street.
Well paved. Good.
It's a nice cobblestone street.
Can I do investigation now?
100%.
Okay. Well, shit, I got a 6 too, so we're all just stupid at this point.
It's a nice cobblestone street.
Oh my god, we're all just, I think, stressed. So our brains
Look how
are
nicely the cobblestones lines up. It's really good.
Wow, the
Travis
masonry
is
is
just
amazing.
going to look at you two and be like, perhaps more eyes and ears.
We need
would be
reinforcements.
better."
Yeah, oh god.
Or things like
Yeah.
what you said, Riona. We should head to the tavern and just keep an eye out for anything suspicious.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, at least we looked best we could.
Mm-hmm.
And I tried to find her trident, and that was... I can't believe we lost... How do we lose a whole human being?
I mean, it wasn't like we intentionally lost them. We split up
That's not even human.
get information. They just didn't come back. That's different.
Travis also looks at you two and is like, "Well, you all are known to the nations now. And if the wrong people want to become gods, I don't see that many people having an issue with picking you all off to take your medallions and become gods is an issue for anybody that wants to do that."
But I'm pretty sure it's one per person. So since Opalyn's from Morganthe, so it'd have to be a Morganthe person who wants to pick her off, right?
Well,
Region dependent.
from what I know of the Great Awakening is the gods just happen to choose one from each place.
Oh, it's not a set rule.
It's not a set rule from what I have heard.
Raynor immediately thinks of Razcax.
Does he share this information?
He does. It might be Razcax.
But
He's known to attack people and kill other champions. And he lives here in Fareas.
let's get to the tavern and
Yeah.
see what
Let's-
the others think.
Let's not jump to any bad conclusions. I mean, given what Travis just said and what I learned, it's... She takes a deep breath and just kind of centers herself. Getting upset and worrying will not solve this problem. We just need to go. So let's
Really?
find the others and...
So I actually have an idea, but let's find the others like you said.
Yes. So
Okay, so...
you guys walk off from the bazaar to head back to the tavern. It's about, I believe I said it's about a 15-minute walk from the bazaar. I'm going to cut to our other team who is at the tavern. So Kai, Noctli, Cal, and Avaran, what are the four of you doing while waiting for the rest of your team?
I is probably going to ask Avaran what they saw up there, because they just kind of took off and we just followed along. So I want to know exactly what we were really running from. So he probably looks to Avaran and says, "Hey, what were you running from? Like, did it look big? Is it scary? Like, what's going on?"
So Averin is just kind of sitting there for right now. He's still licking his paw from the fall that he had, little sore. And he tells them that he didn't get much information, but what he did get was that they are assembling people who I need a little help remembering,
Yeah.
Derek.
They are assembling people to create an outpost here in Morganthe or in Fareas. Um, they are looking to spread their their influence on there, and you also remember them saying, "Let me get the name up because I forget it." You remember the one
I took the
person's?
lightest notes
No,
possible,
you're
and that was
fine.
a problem.
No, you're fine. You remember them saying to let Garvix know that it's been a success.
Thank you. So that's what Averin says.
Does the name Garvix ring a bell to me at all?
You, give me a history check.
15.
15. You would have heard the name Garvix before, but you don't know exactly who they are.
Okay. Cool. So I think we're just kind of maybe, since there wasn't, it just seems like we got the information that we got. I think we're kind of mostly just now, like, Knock, is there anything that you, like, question wise had or anything like that?
No, I think that answered all of Nox's questions. She's just waiting for the group to come back.
Yeah, same. I think we're just waiting now for the group to return so we can join forces.
Awesome. Cal, are you sitting there with them? Are you performing? Are you?
No, I'm sitting there with them.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
They're all-
The amount of time that conversation happens, as you guys kind of like settle in, maybe get a drink or something, your friends walk in and you see that Opalyn's not there.
Hey guys, is
Hey,
Opalyn doing something else?
We actually seem to have lost Opalyn.
Oh no.
What?
I wouldn't
She-
say we lost, more
Yes,
so
you're
she
right.
displaced
Travis
herself.
lost
I
Opalyn.
lost Madam
I
Opalyn. I am sorry.
Travis,
Travis,
this is all your fault.
Again?
So again, what do you mean again? This happened before?
Think
No,
so.
no. She sent me home to get things from Morganthe, and I met you guys at the tavern in the capital. I did not lose
Oh.
her that time.
Right, that was deliberate.
Yes.
Yeah, you lost her on purpose. Yeah.
No, I'm sorry.
So it seems that we talked to the last person that she talked to, and it didn't seem like there was. She just disappeared. We don't know where she ended up. We looked
no.
around where we were, but we know she's not within 1,000 feet of the bazaar.
I tried locating her with a spell, and we investigated the best we could, but
Did you just look around the area, or did you talk to anyone who might have seen some? You got a case to join.
We talked to the last person she talked to, and they didn't see anything.
It's 1,000. You said 1,000 feet, Riona?
Did you really
So
put
is
through the
that
grinder?
encompass is that encompass where we just were, or is that beyond the 1,000-foot reach?
That's beyond the 1,000-foot reach.
So let's combine our stories here. So we went out on a scouting mission while you guys were doing what you guys were doing, and we found out that the Gilgren skirmishers are kind of creating a establishment here. They are gaining forces and trying to create a basically a gang unit here. They're over beyond your 1,000-foot scope, so we could very well maybe go check that area out or get even closer to that area. Try that again. I don't know if you can do whatever you did to figure out that 1,000-foot radius thing again, but if you can, we can always get closer, figure it out, and if that thing is within a 1,000-foot radius, and if she's there, then we'll know.
Right. I mean, it'll burn a second spell slot, but she's worth it.
Oh, actually, Riona told me that there apparently have been disappearances in the area. Did you guys find any evidence at the docks that the skirmishers were involved
And
with
it
that?
is tied to the skirmishers. I have an informant down
Okay.
the bazaar. She kind
Go
of.
ahead.
It's all right.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. We're all stressing out. I mean, this is not how we wanted this night to go. We she mentioned that since the skirmishers have been coming in more, they've had more of an influence, and that in the last 3 days, 7 people have gone missing. She couldn't really tell me anything about them. She didn't know a lot, but that's way too many people. I mean, people go missing here all the time, but that many in that short amount of time is not an average. And then Rainer got some information from, I think, a recruiter. Which,
Well, at the information desk, he said that if I was looking to make money quickly, to meet him at the docks around 10.
Oh.
So I don't know if that has to do with the skirmishers, but it does seem like there's some kind of meeting at the docks around 10. Either him and me, or maybe a bigger group. I'm not sure yet.
and
Well, the
this,
skirmishers, they were all over the dock and near the dock because that's where that building was kind of located. They were just so you could very well be meeting up with them. So I really don't think you should be going alone. I hope that wasn't your intention.
No, of course I would never go off alone. I might, walk up alone, but I would much like to have backup in case something happens.
Of course, I would love to be back up. I just want to make sure that you weren't gonna think about leaving because Opalyn left. So I don't necessarily know the structure.
I don't think we
going
should
on here.
separate the party up until we find Opalyn and actually become the whole party again.
I agree.
Well, okay, so are we sure that Opalyn got taken by these kidnappers and didn't just go off on their own?
We are not 100% sure on that. We don't know what actually happened.
So what if
That
we
was
wait
kind
all
of
this time
the.
till 10? Then we do the plan where we get the jump on whatever it is you're trying to meet up with at the docks.
Actually, a DM,
Mm-hmm.
can I, as Rainer, pull out Opalyn's sheet that I carry?
Yes.
Can I see if it wants to go anywhere or anything like that?
Give me an Arcana check.
Okay.
that's genius.
Oh,
I
fuck.
forgot about that.
I'm shitty at Arcana too. Okay.
Oh, can I give you a buff?
I would much appreciate a buff.
I'll pass you along a bardic.
All right. So let's see. Oh, I need that bardic. Okay. So how does bardic work?
You just roll a 1d6. You're doing an ability check.
Yeah.
I think that's the one where you can roll the dice twice and use the better number.
Ooh, that's fun.
Yeah. Choose which roll to use.
So I got a 9. -1 is an 8. Plus
Lord
a
help.
Minus
3 or a 6. Okay, so that's not 8.
That's
14.
14.
Mm-hmm.
On a 14, There
Come on, paper.
is a slight tug against your fingers,
Hmm.
but
Okay.
it is not strong enough to show a direction.
Okay. So it just feels like it wants to move. It doesn't like it. It's not cardinal direction wise.
Yeah.
Okay. Shit. Well, guys, it looks like the paper is still reacting
Can
to
you tell
going
a
somewhere.
direction or?
No, it doesn't. It just wants to move. I'm guessing, like it has before, it will just show up in her pocket if I let go.
Don't do that.
Yeah, I don't. At least we know if it's moving that most likely Opalyn's okay.
Do you think if we, like the waning rods that kind of lead people to water, do you think if we kind of just hold it out and walk, it'll kind of give more tugs as we get closer?
Maybe you said that the skirmishers were mostly located in the dock, so if we get closer to that, maybe it will pull more. I'm not sure.
I guess it's
It's
better
worth
than
a
sitting around
shot.
doing nothing. Yeah, let's give it.
I mean, none of that. We've got some time before 10. So it beats sitting here. I mean, we could always ask around, but
It is about 8 o'clock right now. So you have about 2 hours.
so what do you guys think? Should we ask
should
anyone
we
in here?
So DM, a short rest is 30 minutes, right?
I believe so.
Okay. Is everyone okay prepared? Like we might end up in a fight here, so to get Opalyn back. So if we need to take some time to prepare, might be smart to do that.
Prepare these hands.
Yes,
the only
Caliver,
thing-
you're gonna get your best friend back. I promise.
I mean, the only thing I only use a single spell slot. It's the only thing I have missing. I'm good otherwise.
All right. I guess we
Yeah,
should.
high is good otherwise.
All right.
And I can always do a
Sag-
quick heal. So
Okay. So I guess we can just start heading
actually,
towards the dock.
does Avaran need healing at all?
No, he's just a little sore. He's
Okay.
fine.
Okay.
So you all take a short, or you take a short rest, Rainer? Or did
No, I'm fine.
anybody
I'm
need
fine
it?
as well. I was just trying to see
Okay.
if the rest of the party needed it.
If anyone, I don't know. Actually, know what? No, they're not here. What would you guys like to do up until 10? You have about 2 hours.
I think instead of waiting to 10, we want to go over to the dock now.
You want to
right?
go now? Okay.
Just to get an idea or see if the paper moves more.
Yeah, like the divining
100%.
rods. That's what I meant
Yeah.
to say. Divining rods.
Their house.
Yeah.
And also, we might be able to kind of like see what they're doing, kind of thing. Just observe from a distance.
Cool. Yeah. You guys can head down to the docks. Just like Kaivalia had said, they're everywhere. There are people everywhere. Where before it was kind of like quiet and you couldn't tell. Now they are on the lookouts because they had something run out of their headquarters before. And you said you want to see if the paper pulls more.
Yeah, as we get closer to that direction.
Cool. It's still just twitching. It's not pulling harder or anything like that.
I think it's because it doesn't actually move in a direction. It just teleports into your pocket.
Mhm. And right now
Yeah, so with the shot.
you're holding it. The thing is though, you get the sense that I believe Riona said this. You get the sense that as long as she's alive, that paper stays.
That's a good sign, at least.
So you know for a fact that she's alive.
Okay. I share this with Travis to ease his nerves.
And we are, on that note, going to cut to pitch black darkness in a rustling and bustling cart. Opalyn, you open your eyes after having been knocked out. You are blindfolded, but you're not in the back of a wooden cart. This is too comfortable to be just any cart. You feel your hands are tied, and so are your feet. What would you like to do?
She's just going to kick out right in front of her in case anybody's sitting there and she just wants to hit hit something.
Your foot connects with more pillows.
Okay. She's just going to start screaming.
You hear the window from the driver's seat open up, and he goes, "Oi, hey, why are you screaming?
What the fuck is going on? Who are you? Where am I?
Look,
Where are you
look,
taking me?
girly, calm down.
Don't you fucking tell me to calm down!
Your daddy paid it, or damn, gotta open my mouth. Someone paid a pretty
Daddy?
penny for you to come home.
No. Daddy would never.
Well, this note
Untie me at once!
This note I have says otherwise. And orders from the boss say otherwise also.
Can Opalyn tell from the way that the cart is moving what kind of road they're on? Like, is it dirt? Is it stone?
You can tell this is not a paved road. This is like the road you use to go to Valaya. So you can probably sense that you are in the forest.
Okay, Opalyn is going to turn and like kind of rub her head against the back of the seat to try to like move the blindfold so she can see.
Yeah, give me, I'll say like a sounds like a DC 5 dex.
That's a dirty 20.
Jesus Christ, yeah, that blindfold slips right off.
Okay. She is going to peer through that window and then cast mold earth on the road in front of them and excavate a 5-foot hole right in front of them.
Holy shit. Okay.
Catch a card.
We're going to awesome. There's 2 horses in the front. They are going to make, hold on, let me see if I can get, I wasn't expecting this, y'all. Do they have, oh, they do. Oh, that's not it. Okay. That's also not what I wanted. That's what I want. Cool. Okay, they get a +0 to Dex. I'm gonna make a quick Dex save, see if they can make it. Ooh. The horses themselves are able to react to the hole, but the carriage, the front wheel catches in the hole, and it topples over on its side. And I have to make a... Oh god, I actually need this character sheet. Did not expect this. This is what happens when you have players who do shenanigans.
I think you mean gods.
Soon to be gods. All right.
Mighty and powerful gods.
The driver is going to make a dexterity save for this. The driver is in fact thrown off of the carriage and tumbles about 5 feet away from the edge. And just kind of stands up, and you hear him kind of like grumbling to himself as he walks over and opens the carriage door and looks down at you. Really? You couldn't just continue to do the princess let me go?
I'm going to become a god.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people have said, darling. Whoever paid for this to happen.
You already told me it was my daddy. Stop pretending.
Well, the weird thing is, it's signed Daddy. So, unless your father's going around letting other people call him Daddy.
I mean, that's none of my business, but
That is none of mine either, sweetheart. But
Opalyn is going to mold earth right underneath him and excavate another 5-foot hole directly underneath him.
well, okay. You hear him just go, "Whoa, ah!" I was gonna help you out of the carriage. But,
Sure you were.
Look, girl, I'm just doing what I was paid to do.
And I don't care.
Looks like we're at a standpoint.
Opalyn is going to these have all been cantrips, by the way.
Yeah.
She's going to cast Thorn Whip and use it to cut the bindings on her wrists.
Okay. Make an attack roll. DC 8.
14.
They snap. You are able to. They didn't have like it was like thin ribbon. It wasn't even rope.
She then proceeds to untie her feet and carefully step out of the carriage, avoiding the hole.
Awesome. As you're stepping out, you see this like 3-foot kind of rotund orange tabaxi crawling out of the 5-foot hole you sunk him into. And he kind of just looks at you and is like, well, I see that you can handle yourself. But why did they send me alone on this? But I have to take you back to Morganthi. That is my job.
Well, you can go and tell, and then she holds up her hands and does air quotes, Daddy, that we're already heading that way, and I'll see, again, air quotes, him in a few days.
He's gonna make an opposed athletics check for me. He's gonna attempt to grapple you. You have to beat a 9.
I don't. It was only a 6. She wasn't expecting it.
Oh. You see this. Wasn't expecting that to work very well. You see this little tabaxi kind of just like rah, jump and like grab your hands and pull them behind your back, and like now pull out rope and start to like tie you up.
And Opalyn tuck and roll and try to reverse the grapple.
Uh, yeah, we could. Let's do dexterity versus dexterity. So oppose dexterity check. You have to beat a 15.
I met a 15.
Meets it, beats it. Describe how you turn this around on this little feline.
Opalyn kind of just like ducks her head into her chest, crouches down, rolls forward so that he is now underneath her. So she like just turns around and will pin him and just say, "So what's your name and how much are you being paid?"
Come on. This is worse than when my siblings would do this. My name's Rollin. I don't know how much we're getting paid.
You took a job without knowing how much you were making.
I'm a new recruit. They told me I couldn't know.
Well, that's just not fair.
Yeah, I'm kind of like the joke of the new guys. They wanted to see if I could do it.
Tell you what, I'll give you 50 gold right now for you to just walk away. Tell them I was not there when you when you arrived at the bazaar.
Well, well, you see, the thing is, I took you to the headquarters first, so they knew you were there.
Hmm.
That's, we kind of forgot your trident there.
You what?
You, well, well, it's not. I didn't pack the carriage.
Where is this headquarters?
Back in Valaya, about 2 hours away.
I will pay you 100 gold right now to take me back there.
Uh, well, what if the what, what if the job is worth more?
You don't know that, but you do know 100 gold, all for yourself that you don't have to split with anybody.
I'm gonna say, by the way you're saying it, give me an intimidation check.
Ooh, that was in that one.
Oof. He looks at you and goes, "Well, um, while you were frightening for a second, I don't think we would make it back through the forest."
Maybe you wouldn't.
That's, yeah, maybe you're right. But
Okay. In this case, since you have denied the 100 gold, I'm just going to leave. And she gets up off him and she turns around and she starts walking away.
wait, what? Aren't you supposed to be like a future god or something? Like, that's not very
You
godly.
left my trident.
I didn't know about it.
That's not my problem. My problem is that it isn't here.
Well, I mean, I think maybe I don't know. Like,
You apparently aren't even being paid to think.
that's right. I mean, I was the only wizard in my family, so like I've always been a joke. But it's I don't. I'm sorry. I don't
You're
feel
not a
right.
you're not a very good kidnapper.
No, I'm not. I did this because all my brothers are like 6 feet tall and rogues and really good at this stuff, and I wanted to shut them up, but I guess I'm just fucking up.
Okay. How about this? You accompany me back to the headquarters. We get my trident. We find my friends. And you bring us all back to Morganthi.
Um, you see, he kind of like, even though you're like pinning him, he like straightened himself out. He goes, "How much are you gonna pay?"
110?
150.
125?
I'll take it. And he offers his hand.
I'm not touching that.
But that's how people make deals.
Not where I'm from.
I guess it is kind of.
It's disgusting.
Yeah. It felt disgusting when I did it.
I'll shake your other hand that you didn't just
He just
spit
kind
into.
of wipes it off on himself and offers his other hand.
Opalyn shakes it.
You got a deal, Miss Opalyn. Only thing is,
She will cast Mold Earth again to refill the holes that she excavated.
there's only one problem.
Do you not know where the headquarters is?
No.
Well, deal's off then. She turns and starts walking.
But, oh. Dang it.
If you didn't know where the headquarters were, what help would you have been me?
I don't know. You're right. I also don't know the way back to the city.
Do you know what the headquarters looks like in any way?
A decrepit building.
That doesn't narrow things down.
No, it's pretty gross here in Fareas. But if I remember right, you said you had friends?
That I do.
Well, if maybe, there's a meeting tonight, maybe if they can get in and get your trident, maybe they'll be able to find us. What if we just wait here and wait for them? You said you guys are on the way to Morganthi anyway. This is the only road to Morganthi.
Just standing around is boring.
Well, okay. I mean, I'm not going to be much help getting you to the city, so I guess I'll stay here. I mean, I gotta detach the horses and everything. Because you kind of toppled the carriage.
What choice did I have?
I don't know. I think I'm a pretty nice guy. I think you could have reasoned with me.
Reason with a man who knocked me out and kidnapped me.
I didn't do the knocking out. I'm just the driver. Ricky did the knocking out. He's a mean guy.
Who the fuck is Ricky?
Oh, Ricky's my older brother. He was with me on the kidnapping thing.
How many of you were hired for this?
7.
Opalyn pinches the bridge of her nose and just lets out a deep sigh.
But I'm the only one they sent to drive you.
Well, your brothers did a real shit job of knocking me out then. If I woke up on the way back. Should have made sure I would have been out the entire ride.
Yeah, but it's kind of hard to make sure somebody will be knocked out for 3 days.
Yeah, but that's them for planning to send just you. Should have had a backup. Knock me out again second I start coming to. Amateurs.
I mean, we are new. We just joined. You know, they're trying to make like a whole headquarters and sect of the Gilgren skirmishers in Fareas because it's criminal country and they can get away with a lot more stuff. But that's all I know.
I can tell.
I wasn't allowed in a lot of the meetings. But I'm sure your friends will be on their way here soon.
Where is this meeting happening? Is it the headquarters that you don't know where they are?
The meeting already happened.
You said that there was another one.
Oh, yeah, it's like a night. It's okay. It's like a meeting. He puts air quotes up. Like it's kind of like an end of the night. Like we drink and have fun. I'm not allowed to go because I'm boring and try to read books.
Okay. Again, where is this happening?
Oh, it's all I was told is at the docks.
Okay. Okay. Opalyn, can Opalyn look around to see if there's any, woodland creatures, like birds or squirrels or something around them?
Yeah, give me a perception check.
15?
There's plenty. There's you do see some you see some you see like gillorts running around, you see gillweed rats running around. Um you see like a couple tumble chickens running around. A few squirrels.
Okay. She's going to use her speech of the woods
Mhm.
to ask them if any of them know where the docks are and if they can lead her there.
You see they're kind of confused at the word docks. And they're like, are you looking for the city?
Yes.
Well, we last time one of us went to the city, they didn't come out. So
Okay.
it's
Can you
also
lead
like,
me as close as you are comfortable with?
well, if I was listening correctly to your conversation, ma'am, the little round cat man said that it's 2 hours by carriage here. That's like a 4 to 5 hour walk.
Oh my gosh. Being kidnapped is so boring!
Well, you were kidnapped?
Yes.
Oh my god, do you need like food? Or like something to drink?
Uh. Hmm. how fast do you think one of you could, like, fly there?
You see the gillweed rat looks up at you and is like, I can fly there in like maybe 3.5 hours. You'll have better luck having a gillert run there.
I wanted to send one of you to the city to send my friends a message about where I am.
Give me an animal handling check.
That's only a 10.
10? That's all you needed. You see one of the gillweed rats looks at you and goes, "Yeah, I can fly it there." But I mean, a gillert will probably get it there in like an hour and a half. They run really fast.
Are there any gillarts around?
Yeah, there's like 2 or 3. You see they're like this. You recognize gillerts because in Morganthe they're used as like land transportation for like letters and postage. You see like a blue gillert, which is like they look like mini ostriches, like they're smaller than emus. But they come in like a whole bunch of different color variations. You see like a green and purple one, a blue and yellow one, and a one that almost matches your color palette with the green and blue. And they're kind of just like walking about, like pecking at the ground for food.
Um, Opalyn is going to tear off a small piece of her dress at the bottom of it
Uh-huh.
and give it to one of the gillarts and ask them to pass a message along to Averin, because he can also talk to animals,
Mm-hmm.
about where they are, about like where she is and how she needs to find the headquarters because they have her trident.
Sure. You see this one looks at you and is like, "Sure. I'm Francine, by the way.
It's lovely to meet you, Francine.
Um, I can just describe this Avaran to me, and I will be able to find them."
Well, Averin is an adorable little fox, I believe. Definitely not the weasel. uh, he can also turn into a human. He will be naked if he is. Long red hair. And he will be in a group of people, and she proceeds to describe each one of her party members. Averin will be the one who can communicate directly with you, though.
Okay. I'll get it there as fast as I can. You said that they are in the city?
They should be by the docks, yes,
Oh,
in the city.
okay. I can't read, but I will find them. And you see, she takes off at full speed. Uh, Gillert's run around 90 miles per hour. Um, and we will cut back to our lovely group at the docks. What are y'all doing?
Um. So I think before they kind of get too close, I think Riona would kind of stop and ask Kai and Knockley, who were the ones who kind of went on the scouting mission with Averin earlier, kind of what they think the best approach would be when trying to scout the area to see if it's like what's the best way they think from what they saw earlier on how to get towards that area and building. Because she might know the area, but she's not the most familiar with the docks.
Yeah.
So from what we saw, there's like a couple of entrances. There's like a front entrance. There's some staircases that lead up to the second level. The way that Averin got in before was a small window that it leads to the basement, but I don't think everybody's gonna fit through there. Like I didn't even fit through there, and I'm pretty small. But there seems to be like a couple of ways to get in there. What were the ways again, DM?
There was a ladder that goes up to the third floor that also hits the second floor window that allows it in. There's the front door, there's a back door, and the window.
The back door, front door, window, and then the basically fire escape.
Okay. So maybe it'd be best if we kind of took a moment to kind of scout the field before we run inside, because I know there's at least 60 people working for them right now here in the city alone, so I don't want to just barge in and risk us getting hurt. So maybe one of us who's a bit stealthier could run up to one of the fire escapes and see what they can see.
How would they tell us if they're there, or would you want them to go and come back?
Kai's pretty stealthy.
Kai's very stealthy.
I do have a +9 to stealth.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Kai, what do you mean +9?
I've done 9 specific exercises to best myself every single time to level up to per se have a +9 in my stealthing ability.
Mike.
All right, well.
God, do I even see you now? Like, let's answer that first.
Yeah, hang on. Let me roll perception.
So, Kai, you are going to stealth in?
Yeah, I will stealth up the ladder as quietly as I can. I just kind of want to peer in through the windows and just see what's going on, and just so I can report back like a full situation.
Yeah, give me a stealth check.
That is going to be a 22.
A 22. Fuck. Wow. Okay. Well, you are building future gods. I'm not surprised. Yeah, you get up that ladder and you want to peer in the windows. Give me a perception check.
That is going to be a 24.
24. You see no one in that room that you're looking into, but you do see a very familiar looking trident leaning against the wall.
What level is this? Is this level 3 or level 2?
2. This is the second
Okay.
level.
Gotcha. Trident on second level. Alright, let's check out the third floor. Do you need another stealth check?
Give me another perception check.
Another perception, gotcha. That is going to be a 21.
A 21. You see darkness. There is nothing in the third level.
Okay, nothing. Perfect. And then, is there any way to look into the first level?
The first level, no, there's no windows on the first level.
Okay, perfect. Perfect. So I'm gonna head back stealthily so that no one hears or sees me, and come back and be like, "So I found the trident. I didn't see Opalyn, but I found the trident."
Well, it's a start.
Yeah.
Okay. So even she's is that all you saw?
I saw that there was like some like people there wasn't a lot of people around, but I think there was some activity afoot. Like I couldn't specifically see into the first level, so that's where I'm assuming a lot of the people are. The third level was completely empty, nothing on it, but the biggest thing that stuck out to me on the second level was Opalyn's trident.
Okay. So I guess if we were to go in, it'd be. You said the third level is where that window was, and there's not a good way to get on the third. So, do you think we could easily get on the second level and maybe work our way down to see if they have her in like the lower levels?
I spider climb if we need to crawl up anywhere.
The other thing we can do is maybe make some kind of distraction, lure as many people out of the building, and then we can do like a sweep the other people.
A distraction, you say?
We could commit arson.
Arson? Well, there are.
It also
I don't
depends because we
advise
don't know.
arson.
We know that there's some kind of meeting going to happen here at 10, but we don't know if it's me and one other person or if it's like a group meeting kind of thing. You know, maybe they're trying to bring in all the new recruits, introduce them, like an orientation.
That is possible.
Because from what Kai said, it doesn't seem like he saw the 60 people that we've been warned about.
No, not at all, really. Like
That's what's worrying me.
They may not all be here. I mean, they clearly have ships, so they could be hiring them on and sending them off too.
They could be. So what are you guys gonna do? You gonna go in through the second level, the first level, or?
Well, what time is
Jump
it?
the roof.
It's probably about 8:30 now.
Oh, okay.
Damn, we got time.
We've been out this.
As long as anyone is, as long as everyone is stealthy, you know, like we could either all go in and just get the trident and then get out of there, or we can try and.
So I wouldn't be opposed actually to be like on a
Do you know how
distraction
heavy the
team.
trident is? I don't mean to meta.
I still think arson is the best option.
What was that, Caliver?
Could we just mage hand the trident?
It's more than 5 pounds.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So I'm not very stealthy because one, my armor makes a lot of sound, and two, I am not stealthy as a person.
Well, if someone wants to watch my back, I'll go in.
I'll go in with you.
I'll happily take another person with me. That's one more person to have my back physically.
All right, so we're sneaking in.
Who's
Let's
on
do
the
it, Knock.
party?
Let's do it.
Team Knock and Kai, I think, are on sneak
Stealth.
team.
Yeah.
I don't do as many stealth exercises, Kai, but I do 6. I do my daily 6.
Mm-hmm.
As a quick side note, I actually, despite her armor, I have a +5 in stealth.
Dang.
Is there like a yoga that I'm not hearing about?
Well,
That's just me.
Remember,
we all attend like a morning class.
I mean, Rainer did bring up the fact of doing a distraction.
Oh yeah, I totally want to do the distraction.
So I think actually Rainer might want to just
a
go.
A distraction would give the stealth team advantage.
I'm gonna give you guys such advantage.
Are we
So
finally taking my suggestion of arson?
No,
No, I don't think we want to go big because that might alert them.
There's also some honest people here. I don't want to accidentally burn down a ship that belongs to somebody who.
What I'm thinking is that maybe I can go in as, oh, I'm early to this fucking meeting that I'm supposed to be at, kind of thing.
That's
and
not a
see
bad idea.
if I can get information via just talking to the people. Is my idea.
Okay, so Kai and Noctli are stealthing. Caliver's planning on distracting. The rest of you just laying in wait, or?
Well, Riona could go in with Raynor. She could be like, "Hey, he brought me along as a
Okay,
recruit."
so Raynor and Riona are
on team fake it till you make it.
I'm
Fake it till you make it. Yeah, exactly.
Unfortunately, because you are well known, these roles will be with disadvantage if you do that.
I know. I was just thinking that. I was wondering
Actually, if you guys have like range stuff, you can be like a bit behind me, and then we can have like a signal if I think shit's about to go down. That maybe you can help me that way.
I mean, it probably wouldn't raise any eyebrows if you brought your quote-unquote pet fox along.
True.
That's true.
Well, Raynor, you're on the other team, right? And you're worried about like if shit goes down, you want to be able to like alert the other team without giving an alert to anyone else around you, right?
Well, I could literally just war cry or something like that.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure you guys would be alerted. It's more that I don't want to end up in a situation that I am then surrounded by 60 people. Because I might be strong, but I'm not that strong.
I mean, Riona could be close by. Like, she could wait by the door.
Mm-hmm.
So, I take it teams are outside Caliver, Raynor, Riona, Avaran, Sneaky is Kai, and Noctli.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
I think that
Well, I'm on my own team, right? I'm the distraction.
Caliver, give me a performance check.
Well, I haven't started yet.
I was gonna say I could join Caliver just to kind of help aid in some way.
What kind of cantrips you got, stagehand?
All right, I got light.
Light's great. Light's great.
We can flavor light for that.
We could definitely. And then let me see one more
You got any
thing.
minor illusions?
I do not, but I do have Moonbeam.
What is Moonbeam?
So Moonbeam, it's a silvery beam of pale light that shines down in a 5-foot radius. A 40-foot high cylinder. Unfortunately, anything that steps into it does catch fire. But
yeah, with ghostly fire, and it forces shapeshifters to revert to their true form.
Okay, we'll keep that on the back. That's unless
That's
I know.
definitely not going to be helpful.
Dangerous spotlight.
I don't
Okay.
know if I can be set on fire. I don't.
Yeah, but we can play with light, I suppose.
Yeah, light is perfect.
Because I also have light, and it lasts an hour once you cast it, so you can just like recast it.
With that, Caliber,
Just a spotlight.
Like strobe light it, right?
I'm
cast
gonna,
off, cast off,
I'm
cast
gonna
off.
regret
Can we like
this.
double up on our light?
I'm gonna regret
We, like, both
this.
have light on the same object.
Caliber.
Wait, can I look at something in my inventory real fast? Because I might have something that can.
Yeah, but if you're gonna do light, either way you're helping him. Caliver, you have advantage on this performance check.
Do you have like thaumaturgy or like prestidigitation?
I think it's something I know. Let me see. It's not one prepared, but I might know it.
Well, those are cantrips.
Oh no, I only have one cantrip.
Oh.
I know I'm lame.
Oh, it's light.
Yeah.
No, I mean that's still good.
No, this light. This light's pretty
still,
good.
It still will give him the advantage.
Okay.
Again,
I know.
strobe light it.
Yeah, light just came with part of my lineage.
What if like if you're wearing gloves, we cast light on one of your hands, and then I cast light on the other hand, and then you can like wave them around like those
the poi
movie searchlights or whatever, as I fly it
Oh,
into the air.
you know what? Hell, if she takes her armor off, she's in all black essentially.
Oh yeah, there you go. You got a morph suit?
No, but she'll blend in.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
you can have some
So
like dancing lights.
we're doing that. Cal, give me the performance check.
I also have thaumaturgy to make myself 3 times louder.
Awesome. Performance check with advantage. Knock and Kai stealth checks with advantage due to Cal. Well, actually, we'll see how good Cal does with the performance.
Hang on.
I have no doubt that it's going to be amazing because it's Caliber.
Well,
Exactly.
don't put a lot of pressure.
And I'm
on it.
helping.
You have advantage, so
I mean, okay. It's OX. I got a 16.
a 16.
Yeah.
DC was 15. Yeah. So you two have advantage on your stealth checks due to Caliver now starting to gather a crowd.
Wonderful.
So give me them stealth checks.
16.
22.
Ooh, 22 and a 16.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. You guys slip in there like buttery biscuits. Do you just like
Buttery
with
biscuits.
yeah, buttery biscuits.
You slip?
Yep. Just like with Avran before, do you want to search the first floor or go upstairs?
First things first, I am going to use an action to do my mind link response so that I can link up to Noctily and just say, like, is this working?
Am I able to respond?
You should be able to. So this is, I'm able to speak telepathically with you and give you the ability to speak with me for an hour.
I mean, I've got message anyway, so if it ends, we can still chit chat.
Perfect. So for now, we have an hour.
Awesome.
Cool. This should keep us silent. I think we should maybe just take a look around, but first things first, we should probably go for that trident.
Let's go get that trident.
Cool. So you guys head upstairs and enter the room with the trident in it. Give me a perception check.
That is going to be a 27.
And that is going to be a 14.
A 14. Kai,
Yeah.
with that 27, this room looks oddly neat and put together for somewhere that just had a prisoner in it. You get the feeling that Opalyn hasn't been here for a little bit.
Okay. Is there any kind of like signs of a struggle or anything like that?
Not a single sign of struggle.
She left without her trident, though. She wouldn't leave without her trident, so I still think something's amiss.
Yeah.
I mind link with Knock, and I'm like, you want to go grab that trident?
Yeah, Knock goes and grabs the trident and
Yeah.
secures it on her back.
Awesome. You guys have the trident.
Knock is gonna minor illusion the image of the trident back in the spot that it was.
Cool. Give me a stealth check to get back downstairs.
Is it
Do
still
we
with
still have advantage?
Yes.
Same time.
Same time. That's a 12.
That's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 and a 12. Cool. Before I handle that, Avaran, as you are walking around with Raynor, you see a very colorful bird walking around looking as if it's looking for something. Looks to be about the size of probably the size of like a cassowary. So like not quite like in between an emu and a goose, but it looks kind of like the colors you recognize as Opalyn's hair and Opalyn's skin. And it notices you and walks up to you and kind of starts clucking at you.
Well, any thoughts of lunch leave Avern's head when he hears Opalyn's name mentioned. And this bird, it still has the little piece of Opalyn's dress, correct?
Mm-hmm. It says, "Hi, sorry. My name's Francine. Uh, are you perhaps a friend of Opalyn's?"
You could say that.
She is about um quite a ways away from here. Um, I can. I mean, it would take a while if I wasn't going full speed to lead you guys there. But she said they're about 2 hours away. On the way to this scary marsh place.
So she's safe?
She's alive, and with
I
a
guess
very
that's as best as we
short
can hope for.
and with a very short, rotund cat man.
Okay.
He seems very bad at it, but I think he was her capturer.
Does she require our aid?
I believe she said her trident is at the docks, and to tell you guys where she is.
I will relay the message.
Okay. She's along the road to the next, to the scary swamp place. So I will run back and tell her that I have told you.
You are spared being my meal for now. Thank you.
Thank you. And she takes off towards Opalyn. That with a it was a dirty 20 and a 12.
Yeah.
As you are about to get to the front door and get out, you hear, "Oi, what was that? Did Jerry, did you go upstairs?" "No, boss. I'm right next to you." Upstairs is supposed to be off limits tonight. I guess. Let's go check it out. And you start to hear footsteps come towards the front door.
I cast spider climb on myself and on Kai, and I point towards the window. And Knock climbs out and starts walking down.
Follows.
Okay. You guys spider climb out, and you hear the voices talking, and they don't. Well, that one really doesn't see you or find you. That one also really doesn't see you or find you. And they go back downstairs. Do you guys just spider climb down, or?
Yeah,
At this
we
point,
just kind of go out.
Let's go.
Cool.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Cool, awesome. You walk over. You guys reconvene with, I guess, Rainer in the crowd, and Avaran, Caliver and Riona putting on this grand performance.
It's really good.
It is.
For a 16, I hope.
I need all of you to roll me all of you who aren't Caliver performing, roll me a perception check.
It's still nighttime,
Do we
right?
have?
It is nighttime.
It's just a flat check,
Yep,
right?
just flat. Yep.
Ooh, nat 20. Woo!
Jesus Christ.
So that's 24 for me.
15.
Cool. Rainer, you see
everything.
Since you have a nat 20, you see 3 people walking towards you guys. 2 of them look kind of sure of themselves, and one of them looks like a regular old bard. But the one says, "Hey, ain't that the fox that ran out of the building earlier? I think maybe that might be our next meal." And they are going to attempt to grab Avaran. So I need a opposed athletics check from you, or a dexterity save against their athletics for you, Avaran. So just roll a d20 and add your dex modifier.
We're looking at a 17.
A 17. You are able to evade that, the first one, and the second one is going to attempt the same. I can't read this die. Okay. And I need another dex save from you.
15.
15. You were able to evade both.
Oh, thank God.
And they are kind of getting pissed off, and they continually trying to catch you, and you continue to evade them. And one trips over himself and bumps into Kaivalya.
To satisfy my need for arson, I have Foxfire as a cantrip. Can I set anyone's clothes on fire?
You absolutely can.
I want to do that.
Sure, that is. And what does Foxfire do again? It allows you to cast something, if I remember correctly. Cool, so it allows you to cast Produce Flame on something, in which you may...
I think produce flame is you create a little ball of fire and you can throw it.
You can throw it at a person and make a to-hit roll. So roll a d20 to try and hit the person you are throwing it at.
We're looking at a nat 20.
A nat fucking 20. Jesus Christ.
Love it.
That... Fuck.
Finally, arson.
Roll two... roll a d8. Or actually, I believe this is 2d8. So you actually need to, roll 2d8, which we're going to add on top of the 16 from that. For everybody watching, we are doing, I am adding something to the campaign where if you roll a natural 20 and, oh wait, no, spells can't crit, I think. Like that. Just roll the 2d8. I think because spells can't crit, that's correct. But, on to what I was saying.
I got 2 8s.
You got 2. Jesus. Well, from now on, when you crit on a weapon hit or an unarmed strike, if it has a damage die, you will get the full damage of that first die and then roll the other damage die to add on to it. instead of rolling the 2 die and possibly getting less than what it would equal from 1 die. So that's 16. And I need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh yeah.
Including me?
Including you.
Technically, I'm
Including
performing
me?
too.
Not Opalyn.
I will. I'm technically performing too, so I just like stop and be like, "All right, fight time." I'm fine with that. If my computer will work.
That is
14.
All right.
That's a 22 for Kai.
A 22. Awesome.
That's an 11 for knock.
Awesome.
Riona got a 14.
Got it. Caliver got a 10.
I didn't even get to say it. Yeah, I got a 10.
Avron, what
Proud of
did you
you.
get for initiative? So
17.
17. Cool. And Rainer.
18.
Wow, all y'all rolling high. Awesome. So with that, this person took 16 damage. Awesome. That you all will get a surprise round.
I don't know if I like the surprises. Oh, never mind. I like the
Um,
surprise.
So we will start with Kai.
Perfect. So the person closest to me, how close are they to me?
They are like right on top of
They're
you,
like-
like 5 feet.
Awesome. So I'm just going to take my dagger out and stab him with my dagger.
Cool. Give me a attack roll.
That is going to be a 23 to hit.
That hits.
Just barely, though.
Just barely. So that is 5 plus my sneak attack is 4, so 9 total damage.
Cool. Then we're going to go with Rainer.
Can I take a bonus action? Sorry, really quick. To is there any location nearby where I can hide?
Probably the best place to hide would be the alleyway you came out of. Which is about 15 feet from you guys.
Okay, that's no problem. I've got 30 feet of walking speed, so I'm going to head back to that alley really quick and take a bonus action, cunning action to hide.
Cool. Awesome. And then now we're on to Rainer.
Okay. So there's these 3 people
Yes.
coming at us, right?
Yes. So I believe you, Nock, Kai, and Avran were all standing near each other.
Okay.
There's the one that bumped into Kai, the one that Avran set on fire, and then the bard that was with them.
Okay. I'm gonna go to the one that bumped into Kai.
Cool. Awesome.
I'm gonna get as close as I can to that, and then I will use my bonus action to become Giant Smite.
Awesome.
So I'm literally just walking up, grow to a large creature, and then bring my battle axe on top of its head.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So to hit, let's do +6. Go. 23 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. And then. Oh wait, it's not sunlight, right?
No.
Okay, so I'd still get pack tech, so I would have advantage, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's see if I get a crit real quick. No, I didn't. Okay. Let's do 1d10. Where are you? There you are. Plus 1d6 from Giant Smite, and then +3. 7 plus 6, 13. So 16 damage has rained down on his head in the form of a
Awesome.
bladed axe.
Awesome. That brings us to Avaran again.
Greetings. Looks like I have Primal Savagery also as a cantrip. Can I use that?
Yes.
Let's do that. I want to rip some bitches today.
Cool. Awesome. So
They tried to catch you, I mean.
do that.
I think I'm
Fair.
justified.
Very.
Yep. And you can make a melee spell attack against one creature within 5 feet of you, which would probably be the one you set on fire.
I think I need to spread the wealth a little bit. So can I do it to the other one?
Yeah, you can move over to the other.
Let's do
the other
that. Everyone
captain.
gets to suffer equally today.
Yeah, you can attack the other captain.
Great. Love that. I'm looking at a 16.
16, that hits.
Great. Love
So it
it.
does a 1d10 of acid damage.
Love it.
Oh, I didn't roll for Travis to be in the initiative. Oh, he rolled
And
like
you forgot about Travis.
He rolled like
Right.
he rolled like shit anyway. Cool. So
He's still worried about Opalyn.
let me, yeah, I will. I'm gonna use Opalyn as his initiative tracker.
As he's just an extension of her.
Yes, and there's no way for me to add him into this initiative. What damage did you do on the? Oh no, sorry, it's 2d10 because you are 5th level, not just 1. Wow, that's a really good spell. Jeebus.
We're looking at a 3 and a 10.
So 13. Awesome. This man's is not happy. Next is Riona.
I'm doing my best to make sure that he has a bad time.
That man is
Okay.
sad. That man is sad. He has been attacked by 3 people in a row before combat has even really truly started.
So I think my question is how close am I to these people? Because I was performing.
You are probably like 10 feet from them.
Okay. Okay. So with that being said, let me see here. I think, let me double check something real fast.
Totally forgot about Travis. I am sorry, my dude.
We also forgot about Travis.
Yes. Yes, we did.
So for a brief moment, Opalyn feels insulted.
Yeah, where did it go? Okay, so I think Riona is gonna take out her dagger and her battle axe. Well, not her battle axe. I think it's a hand axe. Because she has the ability of dueling when you wield a melee weapon in one hand. Oh, no other weapon. Okay, so just one. So we'll just go with the hand axe then. So when you're wielding a melee weapon in one hand and no other weapon, you gain +2 to damage rolls with that weapon.
Cool.
So she is going to charge at the nearest bad guy and just take a good strong swipe at him.
Cool.
Aiming for the jugular if she can.
Awesome.
So let me. DM, I hate to ask, but what do I need to roll for this? I said, what do I need to roll for this?
D20 to hit.
Okay, D20. Thank you. Sorry.
Yep.
It has been a while since I've been in combat.
Yep, you're okay.
Okay, so I get a bit plus. Oh no, it's plus 2 to damage. Okay, I got 13.
13 does not hit.
Stop.
Oh, these guys are beefy.
So that brings us to Noctley.
So Nock is going to try and hex the one who bumped into Kai.
Cool.
Um,
You guys are really not having a good day.
I'm glad. I'm so happy for that.
He chose violence.
Yeah, he chose violence. So that's gonna be 5 points of psychic damage, and the disadvantage. So this guy also gets a disadvantage on ability checks. It's gonna be Constitution, and I'm going to, because that was a bonus action. As my main action, I'm going to poison spray him. So he needs to make a con save, and he has disadvantage.
Cool.
Hitting him up for failure.
16 is the
16 is the DC?
yeah.
Cool. He fails.
Awesome. So then he takes 16 points of damage and
Jesus.
something.
He dies.
I don't know, he might be dead. So for Hex, there's something, I think it's reoccurring. Blah blah blah. If he drops to 0 hit points, I can choose a new target. And
Yes.
whenever I hit him with an attack, I get to deal an extra 1d6. And that's all I think I'm gonna do. I'm gonna gallop back into the middle of the group. And that's the end of my turn.
Cool. Then it'll be Travis. He's going to go after the one that Avaran set on fire, and he's going to attack with his great axe. And he is going to say, "This is for my lady." And what is his attack bonus with his great axe? Ooh, it
Please tell me
hits.
he misses.
It hits on the dot.
It would have been
he
so good if he missed.
does a 1d12 of damage plus 3. That's 15 damage, baby. Travis is also going to. What else is he gonna do? I think that is all he's going. Actually, you know what? No, he's going to spend a key point to flurry of blows and give 2 unarmed attacks against this guy. And they both hit. So that is 2d4. So that's 8 and 7. So another 15 points to that guy. And that is the end of Travis's turn. So that brings us to Caliver.
Am I still performing?
You are still performing.
Is this performance in some way that I can tell aiding my team?
Yeah, you can do that.
They blow out their eardrums.
I mean, like, I don't.
Pull like a classic Kiss move and just like bash them over the head with the guitar.
Well, I assume like I'm performing to a group of people, right?
Yeah.
Am I still, or did something
Yeah.
happen to change that?
You're performing to a group of people, so it's pretty much just like a mosh pit happened, and your teammates
Command
are
your fans.
beating the fuck out of 2 guys.
It's
Well, no,
it-
everyone else
it's
is
the wall
beating
of
up 2
death.
guys, right?
Hmm?
Everyone else is beating up 2 guys, right?
Yeah, everyone else is just paying attention to you. It's just the 3 guys that are fighting them.
well, I guess, yeah. You know what? I could blend some spells into my performance so that it looks like I'm still distracting everyone while buffing my team. So I'm gonna cast Bless.
Cool. Who are you blessing?
How many people can I see?
Oh, you can probably see all but Kai. And
The
Opalyn,
Master
obviously.
of Shadows.
It did. Sorry.
You know, that extra yoga makes him really hard to see.
It does.
I will cast Bless at a 2nd level spell so that I can cast it on all 4 of the people I see.
Cool. So everybody, Riona, Noctli, Raynor, and Avaran, you all have Bless.
Oh, yay!
You can add a d4 to what rolls again? Attack rolls, saving throws. I think that's it.
Attack or saving throws, yeah. So anything that's not an ability check.
Yeah, or
Not-
damage.
Beautiful.
Not damage?
No
Okay.
damage either.
Okay, gotcha.
Wonder if I... Yeah, and then I'll toss a Bardic Inspiration to Noctli.
Cool. And that...
That's a d6.
Awesome. That brings us to the top of the initiative with Kai.
I'm at the bottom of the initiative? God.
No, you're not. You were at the bottom of the surprise round.
Oh, okay.
Perfect.
The bard
so-
rolled a worse initiative than you.
Did I need to roll anything to maintain performance or anything?
Nope, you're good.
Okay.
So who is left? So like pretty much everyone is left with the 3
Everybody
people,
is
right?
upstanding. The one guy that bumped into you is fucked up highly. The other guy is not happy, and their bard friend is still at full health.
Okay, and the one who just attacked Averin or went for Averin, can I make a shot at him with my longbow? Can I come out of hiding, shoot my longbow at him? Yeah.
Yes, you can. It will be at disadvantage because of the crowd.
Okay. Disadvantage. That's fine. Look out. Even with disadvantage, I got a 16.
That hits.
Cool. Perfect. So that do I still have sneak attack?
Yeah, you have allies within 5 feet of him.
Oh, perfect. So that is going to be a total of 13 damage.
13. Mans is not looking good. Which brings us to Mans, who is not looking good. He is
I'm going to hop. I want to hop back into hiding with my bonus action.
Yep. Cool. He is going to move over to Raynor. And actually, you know what? No, he's going to attack Avaran, and he is going to take all 3 of his attacks against Avaran. Okay.
Just for a little arson, this feels unfair.
And only one of them hits. Because he got a nat 1 and a 6 on the others. So he does a 1d6 plus 3. You take 4 damage.
And because he attacked someone else within 5 feet of me, he will be punished greatly by the acts of justice. As I am Sentinel.
I believe he is...
Is he not the one that was by Kai? The one that I attacked?
He's on the other side of Avaran.
Okay.
And that is all he can do, which brings us to Raynor.
Okay. I'll still punish him.
So thank you for defending my honor.
Is this the guy that's really fucked up, or?
So far, both captains are very fucked up.
Okay. So I'm going to... Let's see.
I don't want to use this die. I can't read it. feel old the way I'm looking at this die.
So I'm gonna actually just take. So there's the one that's. So there's 3 of them, right? One is full health, which is the bard, correct?
Yes.
And then there's the 2 captains.
Yeah, there's an elven bard, a tabaxi captain, and a orc captain.
And which one was the one that bumped into Kai?
The tabaxi captain.
All right, I'm gonna kill that one off real quick. So I'm gonna use my battle axe. With giant smite, of course. And I might have misread that something. I have this thing in my character sheet. I do not know where it's coming from though.
What
it says extra attack. Beginning at 5th level, you can attack twice.
From fighter.
Is that that's fighter? Okay, so I make 2 attacks. Okay. So I will
2 actions.
So I would roll the d20 twice though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Take both, yeah.
Yeah. So that's. And is anyone within 5 feet of us that I would get advantage?
Is.
Yay. Oh, much better. And then bless is +4 or +3, 17 +6, 23.
That hits.
All right, that's the first one. I'm just gonna roll the second one as well, just to see if that hits too. 11 +6, 17 +3,
that
20.
Hits.
Yeah. All right, so 2. So the 1d6 only affects 1. So we'll do 1d6 plus. So that's 10 +3. So 15 damage for the first attack.
He's down.
Oh, okay. So I didn't need the second attack. Okay. Then I would like to action surge.
Okay.
Use my fighting art to pull out a hand axe and throw it at the other captain.
Cool. Give me that attack
fighters.
roll. 19 plus 4, 23.
That hits.
And that's only 1d6 plus 3. So that's 7 damage to him.
He's down.
Yay! I did punish him though, so I kept my word. And that'll be my turn.
Yeah. That'll bring us to Avaran.
Hello.
So you watched as Rainier took down the 2 captains, and all that's left is their little bard friend.
Okay. I want this man to have a bad day. I want it to be a really bad day.
Cool.
Years from now, when he looks back on his life and he thinks of all the bad days he's had, I want this to be at the top.
Awesome.
So, with that in mind, can I... Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I have Thorn Whip as a cantrip. I want to use that. Wait, first of all, how far is he from me?
Oh, he's within 30 feet.
Great. Perfect.
So give me that attack roll.
$18.
That hits. Give me that sweet 2d6 of damage.
$4.
4? Awesome. Cool. And you pull him right on top of you because you can.
Can I have a snack?
You want to take a bite?
Yeah. Again, I want this to be the worst day this man ever has.
I mean, I have a unarmed strike is a bonus action. And when in fox form, I would think that's an unarmed strike.
I'm ready to go. Let's do it.
You know what? Take this as I know what I'm doing and I do what I want. Quoting Abria Iyengar. Go ahead and do it. Give me a attack roll.
Great. $17.
That hits. Give me a D4 plus your strength.
Okay, hold on one moment. We're looking at 2.
2? Cool. Not 20, computer. 2. There we go. Awesome. And that is your turn. That brings us to Riona.
Okay, sorry, my mic was
Nope,
off.
you're okay.
I was trying to be quiet. As far as I know, the other 2 guys are down, right? It's just the bard now?
Yeah, just the bard now.
Okay. So Riona is going to take advantage of the fact that she has where is it? She is proficient in intimidation. And she doesn't really know what they were up to, so she kind of wants to figure out what the whole ordeal is with this bard.
Sure.
Before she just, straight up murks his ass. So what she's gonna do is she's gonna walk over, grab him by the back of his shirt, rip him up off of Everan, and just kind of hold him by his neck. And she's gonna look him down inside and say, "I think we need to have a conversation."
Give me a opposed athletics to get that rip up.
Okay. And oh, I don't get anything else with that. Okay.
What did you get?
It's loading. 19, baby!
You beat him. He had a 17.
Yes!
Go ahead and roll that intimidation.
Oh, hell yeah. I got a +6, so.
Awesome.
It's only a 12, but you know what? I'll take it.
Yeah. Wow, sorry. Woo. Cool. Yeah, so he looks at you and he's like, I mean, we've just, the fox attacked us. What's going on? I mean, I'm just defending my teammates.
And you let your teammates come up and just try to eat a random fox?
Yeah, it's a fox. It's an animal.
But clearly it's in a group of people, which could mean it is someone's familiar or a pet. Do you not have the decency to maybe stop your friends from just doing whatever they want?
I mean, we live in criminals' country. It just...
I don't give a shit.
And they're also way stronger than me.
Once again, I do not give a shit. You are a bard. You have magic. You can stop them with a spell. They're not that bright.
I mean, I guess...
Why do you have to say it for yourself? I mean, come on.
I'm sorry.
Can I bite him again just for fun?
I mean, yeah, technically he's grappled and we're out of combat, so yeah, you could bite him again if you want.
Great. Riona, do you mind?
Not at all. Please.
Great. Fantastic. Love it.
While you're doing that, he's just like, well, we just joined I just joined the Gilgren Skirmishers, and, they've been a part of it for, a month now, and they're, captains of the area, I don't know. And what did you get for
You've never joined.
the hit for the bite?
11.
11? It doesn't hit, unfortunately.
Damn.
He's wiggling around too much in Riona's grip. But why are you don't you're aren't you the savior in silver? You're that orc girl that helps everybody.
Yes.
Why are you here?
Maybe it didn't dawn on you in that tiny little brain of yours that maybe I'm here to help somebody. And you are causing a problem. You disrupt a performance going on by a very generous bard who actually knows how to use his magic for a greater good. And then you just let your friends do whatever the hell they want, disrupting the lives of whoever is around them for their own personal gain. And what do you do to stop it?
Nothing.
Exactly. Nothing. Because that's all you have in that little brain of yours, isn't it? Nothing.
Yes.
So, is that how you take care of yourself? You just, join whoever will pay you. You just let them do whatever they want because they have a little bit more going on up in here than you do. But instead of maybe bettering yourself, you just let them walk all over you.
Yeah, maybe.
So when are you going to stand up for yourself and do something with your life instead of just doing whatever? I mean, you're a bard for fucking sake. Why don't you go perform?
I'm not good at it.
Then why are you a bard?
Because my dad made me be one.
Well, fuck your dad.
That's kind of weird.
Not literally.
Yes, thank you, Kai. Not literally. My father is a criminal. Clearly, you can be whatever you want. And as far as I can tell, you're an adult. So why are you listening to your father anyway?
He's scary.
Who gives a shit? You're your own person.
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
While this is going on, can Raynor quickly check the pockets of like the two captains?
Yeah, give me an investigation check.
15.
There's really you find like some copper pieces.
Okay, that's
They
it.
didn't
There's
really
nothing-
have anything on them.
Okay. Are they alive or dead?
The one is breathing.
One of them is.
Yep, the other one is dead.
Okay.
Can I make the other one not breathe?
You could if you want, if Raynor will allow it.
I'm actually gonna try and stabilize him and try and keep Averin away.
He is stabilized.
Oh, he is stabilized. Okay.
He is stabilized. Yes.
In that case, I will tie him up. I think I have rope. Yes, I have 50 feet of rope.
Cool. Yeah. So you're like still holding this bard up and chastising him.
All right. So I think she's going to set him down. And I think she's going to give him a choice. She's like, you know what? I'm going to give you a chance to redeem yourself.
Oh, okay.
Give me some information. I don't care how you obtain it. And if you don't,
your friend has a trident on her back. I know where they sent the girl that had that trident.
then now you have a different choice. Either you take us there, or I throw you into the ocean.
Yeah, I'll take you there. They made Roland take her. He's not really capable. They kind of wanted to test him, and he's kind of like a dumb little brother of the one captain that you guys killed. But I can. They were heading towards Ulia, and my dad has a carriage. I'll take it. I don't care, and I'll drive you guys there.
Great. Can we leave tonight?
Yeah. As he says that, Travis literally looks at you, goes, "I'll go grab everybody's bag," and runs towards the tavern.
Damn.
What's your
now
name?
be a
He's so good.
And yeah, the elf takes you to where his dad's carriage is, looses up the horses to it, and looks at you and is like, yeah, I'll if you guys want to load in, I can take you.
Thank you. What's your name?
Ulrich.
Ulrich?
Yeah.
When we get to where we're going, never come back here.
Okay.
Do what you want to do. Because if I find word that you came back to the city, you won't get to live to see your future. Okay?
Okay.
All right, let's get going.
Okay. And he lashes the horses, and you guys take off. We're gonna cut back to Opalyn. Opalyn, it's about 3 hours before Francine gets back to you. And she's kind of like breathing heavily as she like arrives at your feet, and she's like, "I told the fox, but he said I will be rewarded by not being his dinner, and that really scares me. I don't want to be eaten. I want to have a family one day, and being eaten will."
Opalyn just starts like patting its head.
The fox said
He won't eat you. He won't eat.
Oh,
It's okay.
okay. He said that he would relay the information to your friends.
Okay, good.
So, I mean, it's been an hour and a half since I was there.
Then knowing them, it might still be another hour. Please, relax.
You see,
Done
she
well.
kind of just like flops over onto her side, and she's just like, yeah. Roland has kind of like found himself a corner to like tuck and curl into, and has fallen asleep. He's not, as you can see, not good at this kidnapping and being a villain thing.
Opalyn is gonna search the carriage, see if there's any signs of who really made the orders.
Yeah.
Or just to see what's in it.
Give me an investigation check.
$15.
Yeah, you find a signature on a envelope. This isn't your father's handwriting. You know exactly whose handwriting this is.
It's an envelope?
It's an envelope. And in the writing says mission orders. And also, the letter that was given to Roland was left lying around. Now getting a chance to see the handwriting, you know that this letter was written by your mother.
She opens the envelope and looks at the orders.
You see that there was a 300,000 gold price on your head to be brought home alive.
Probably would have paid more for me to be dead.
And Opalyn kind of wakes up as you're like looking at this, and he goes, but you weren't supposed to look at, you weren't supposed to know what's in that envelope. I'm really bad at this.
Opalyn kind of pats him on his head.
Do you think? I think I might be. Maybe I can. No, I'll probably be useless at that too.
Besides reading, what do you like to do?
I can cast spells. And I really like most of the besides like spell books. I besides spell books, I read a lot about like the other countries of the world. I would love to travel to them one day. Like maybe even go to university in the counseling city. But I'm not like big or strong like the rest of my brothers. I hear Morganthy's really beautiful this time of year.
Morganthy's always beautiful.
Yeah, this Fareas kind of sucks. It's like
Indeed it does. It's so gross here.
It's like be a criminal or don't be anything at all.
So why don't you leave?
I just turned 19.
Okay.
I am kind of like I've tried to leave before, it didn't work because everybody always like overpowered me. And I don't know, I just kind of stopped fighting it. You know, and then when the Gilgren Skirmishers came around and I joined, I thought, oh, maybe this is my chance to like get out and see the world and do something worth, you know, being noticed.
So leave now.
Where?
Take one of the horses and travel. Tell stories of where you came from. Maybe you'd be a good bard. Work on your charisma a little, but you could probably get there.
Do you think, I mean, I know, okay, this is asking a lot. Do you think that when your friends come to rescue you, I could travel the rest of the way to Ulia with you?
Sure, why not?
Wow. Is this what friendship feels like?
Opalyn starts rummaging through the carriage again, see if there's like any of her stuff in here.
You, even without an investigation check, you don't find anything.
What I wouldn't give for a bottle of nail polish right now. My nails look awful.
What, do you like black nail polish?
Would match my dress.
And you see he kind of like flashes his like retractable claws and they're all black. I always carry an extra bottle.
Would you be a dear?
Yeah, a lot of people say I have a really steady hand. He kind of like plops down on like his butt and like reaches out for your hand to start painting them. By the time he gets to the last finger, your friends pull up in a carriage drawn by an elf bard that looks absolutely terrified.
Ah, yes.
And you guys feel the carriage stop, and when you peek out, you see Opalyn sitting with a rather rotund little orange cat man painting her nails.
Yeah, she's fine.
You guys the Roland jumps in the driver's seat and looks at the bard. They know each other. He looks at you, Opalyn, and goes, "Are you guys heading to Ulia?" I would think that's the best place to go if you're heading to Morganthi.
Yes, Ulia.
Yeah, more than likely.
I can trade off with Ulrich and drive through the night to get you guys there by the morning. I'm really sorry for any inconvenience I've caused you just because I wanted to try to prove myself for something that's so stupid. I might as well repay it in this small price.
You can't. Oh, sorry, Opalyn.
Anybody have my trident?
Knock hands over Opalyn's trident. Yeah, no, we found it, safe and sound.
Opalyn clutches it to her body like it was a newborn baby and kind of starts crying a little over it.
So, you guys can all relax. We'll handle the drive there. Again, sorry for all the trouble I've caused you today. I'm Roland, by the way. He introduces himself to the rest of the party. And that is where we are going to end our session.
Woo woo.
Can I have more roadies?
We did it. We found Opalyn.
Good job on the violence, everyone.
Yeah.
Guys have had your first run-in with Gilgren skirmishers.
Wait, real quick.
This
I
is
have a
maybe a
quick
recurring
question.
thing.
Maybe. Who
I have a
knows?
quick
Guys,
question.
convert them
Is
all
Opalyn
into
still with
my
us?
roadies.
You have a question?
Is Opalyn still with us in any form? She didn't disappear suddenly, right?
No, Opalyn is
She's
with
there.
you.
She's still there.
Okay.
I was gonna
She's
say,
still
Rayona is
there.
going to tie her rope around her and like put a leash and be like, "You are like a baby leash," and be like, "No, right here."
Yes, but thank you everybody for coming out and watching this session. In the next 2 days, probably the next week. By next Friday, it will be on Spotify, Amazon Music, and Podbean. And by tomorrow, it will be on my YouTube channel. Thank you for continuing to support us. My players, if any of you have anything to plug, now is the time to do it. I would like to give you all a chance to put something out there for yourselves if you need help with anything. If there's anything that you want to talk about for a brief moment, that is fine. If not, we will end and whatnot. But I would like the end to be an area for plugging things like social medias or anything that you would like to plug. Yeah. So if anybody would like to do that, you can.
Yeah, if anyone listening is also a big fan of other fandoms like Star Wars, Marvel, or Disney, go on Instagram and check out at Hello There Cargo. That is my personal business where I sell Star Wars goods and other things along those natures. So I would appreciate if you would go check me out.
Yes, I've seen some of their stuff. It's amazing. I follow them. And exciting things coming along in the future. Keep an eye out. We may have some guests in the world. And that is all for this week of Queers and Spears. I bid you all adieu, good night, and thank you once again.
Night.
Night.
Night. Be kind, guys.